Working now. Can you see the live stream?
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves!
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you? Here's the proof!
Into this How does my voice sound, Big Brother? This is the PlayStation version. How does this sound, Big Brother? Can you hear me now? I had to change microphone. How does it sound now, Big Brother? Can you hear me now? I'll turn up the chat just a little more. How's that? Okay, Big Brother, hang on. How's that? Can you hear the game audio pretty good still?
What's your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still be friendly mortals. I thought I asked you to return to our side, but I didn't use your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. Who will you meet again?
Thank you, Big Brother. So for a bit of trivia with this game regarding the voice actor for Alucard, when he returned to lend his voice for Bloodstained for PC, PS4, and Xbox One, he had actually said that he had no recollection of voicing Alucard because his time being in the recording booth was so brief, and he didn't really have very many voice acting roles at the time when this game came out. But he did say that, after he had gotten more recognized for the voice, that he would be happy to voice him again if Konami were to bring him back for another role. But other than doing voice acting, his voice actor just spends his downtime playing bongo drums, and that's all I know about him, really. The voice actor for Richter also, I believe, played as one of the characters from Resident Evil. I can't remember which one. I know he was from the first Resident Evil, I just can't remember the name of the character right now. He also voiced Harry Mason from the first Silent Hill. I'm not sure what Maria's voice actor played in any other voice roles, but maybe I'll look into that later. There is a hidden path down here that leads to a health increase potion. Just attack this and it'll come out. I'm glad you're enjoying Big Brother. Here is another path that leads to a heart increase. Resist Thunder Potion, which increases defense for the elemental if an enemy attacks you with a thunder attack. Normally you're not supposed to go up here yet until the double jump, but I found out that if you pull the spikes back up with the switch, you can get up there early, so I do this every time I start a new playthrough. And we get the cloth cape, which helps increase our defense. Finding all the rooms is necessary for getting the best ending. So, to get all of the percentage on both of the castles, including the inverted castle, getting the full amount is 200%.6. And I like to save often just in case if I mess up on a fight or if there's a room full of enemies that I'm not ready for. And our first boss, which is fairly easy once you know what to do. A fun fact, these two monsters were actually in Super Castlevania 4 as one of the last bosses in a boss gauntlet. lands on the ground, just duck, and his shots won't be able to get to you. And that's it. And we'll get to the final areas of this part of the castle. And down in this path is where I'll get the Basilar knife. This elevator is very slow. These sunglasses, which can also help with defense. And there it is. And early on, this makes for a great stabbing weapon with fast speed, and you'll see where I'll put it to good use. Potion, which we may need for later. Thanks for sharing your live stream, Big Brother. I believe someone also made a randomizer version of this game. And what a randomizer is that all of the same game is there. It's just that all of the weapons and items that you obtain are randomized, so they won't. The weapons that you know and the items that you know will be in the areas that they should be will be in entirely different areas. So that upgrade that I just got might be in an entirely different area of the castle. Yes, Big Brother, this is the original PlayStation version. Since I already finished the Sega Saturn version for us for a future Halloween, I decided to play the original PlayStation version for my birthday stream. And I believe if you're playing the Sega Saturn version, there will be an entrance door to one of the Sega Saturn exclusive levels here, the Cursed Prison. So here I'll show how I use the stabbing weapon on this guy, because he has a lot of health. And that was it. Thank you, Big Brother. I appreciate it. So, going over to this downward path from the Marble Gallery, you'll unlock this extra area from the entrance, which will take you to a door. That'll go back to the Marble Gallery for later. Continue on the upward path now. The enemies that you fight will have a pretty low rate at dropping items like weapons or status boost potions. So you'll have to come back here quite often to revisit enemies for a certain item or weapon that you're looking for. I can understand, Big Brother. When this first came out, I didn't exactly have the experience to play it. Yeah, Big Brother, all thanks to Duck Station sharpening the visuals.
Wait a minute. You seem human, and what do you mean?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I guess, eh?
Yeah, Big Brother.
Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
There is quite a lot of people these days who prefer the authenticity of playing on a CRT, but for me, I would have to play it in short bursts, I guess. when I first got a Nintendo Wii, I had a flat screen TV to play it on, but that was the last time that I used anything that had composite cables. One of these candles will have a stopwatch item that I'll need for an upcoming boss. It's not necessary, but it makes it easier. Yeah, Big Brother, I'm surprised it took so many years to be able to have this kind of visual quality for past games that we remember. This guy is very annoying to take out, but behind him is one of the best weapons to get early on. So inside of this room is an invisible platform that takes you down. All you have to do is just crouch here and wait for about 10 seconds, I believe. Here you will get the jewel knuckles and the mirror cuirass. And what the mirror cuirass does is it prevents those Medusa heads from turning you into stone. So now I'll equip the jewel knuckles. Down here is a telescope. If you press up on it, you can see what's outside. So there's an oarsman outside. And a bird down below. And in both of these chairs you can sit down. Yeah, Big Brother, it's actually from being familiar with this game for so many years. Like many other people, they regard it as one of the best PlayStation games ever made, so... I did have a physical copy, but it got damaged when we had to move to another house. But maybe I'll buy a mint copy sometime in the future. And for boss is coming up called the Doppelganger. So just use the stopwatch and he won't be able to attack you. And that's it. Another life potion is right over there, and I missed the jump. But that'll happen sometimes. I have quite a while to go and leveling up enough for the second castle, though. But so far we're pretty early on in the game, so we've got a lot of rooms to discover and explore. So first we'll make our first visit to the library. Here we'll need to speak to the librarian himself for a rather important item to get to some more rooms. Another armor is down here, but we already have the mirror cuirass, which has better defense, so we don't need to use it. Yeah, big brother, I think that's just from the emulator because I don't have it in complete full screen. Maybe I do, maybe it's just the game itself. I'm sorry, big brother. Whenever you visit the librarian and talk to the librarian, you'll actually be able to see all of the monsters that you defeated throughout the game. So if you want to know more about them, like their stats, their health, their item drops, then you can talk to the librarian and he'll have all of the information.
Master Alucard, what do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Okay.
I'm interested in this.
So the item that he has that we need is called the Jewel of Open, and it opens blue locked doors that we couldn't reach before. And one of them is in the marble gallery, which we'll need to get to some more areas. You can also buy health potions, a library card if you want to return to him, some weapons, armor, different cloaks, which we definitely don't have the money for right now. A castle map, which we'll definitely need. And whatever enemies you defeated will be in the enemy list. So here's Dracula, bats, zombies, skeletons. All of the enemies that we've defeated so far will be shown. Now let's return to the outer wall. Yeah, good. Now before we leave to the outer wall, there's actually some stuff in the upper part of the library. One is alternate version of the book enemy, and the fairy scroll, which will, I believe, tell us the names of the enemies that we fought. So there's the spell book, there's the thornweed, definitely go after as many enemies as you can to help level up faster. Alucard has his own spells that he can cast as well, so one of the first that he can obtain is called the Hellfire, which he can shoot flames from his cape just like Dracula. So you basically input the spells as if you're making a fighting move in a fighting game. So it's up, down, forward, and square. And if you hold up when you're doing it, you'll do an alternate version of the attack. So now let's go a little bit farther into the other wall. Before we go into the first teleport room, there's an elevator that we can use that will give us the transformation of the wolf. So we'll go ahead and do that first. I think I need the wolf to reach that actually. So wait here at this door for a couple of seconds and the elevator will appear and we get the soul of wolf. I hate these guys. Now we'll go all the way back down to the teleport room. The first time we go to a teleport room, it will send us to the entrance teleport room. Now we'll go back to the alchemy laboratory and go to our first blue door. Blue door will be up here.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remembered.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Now we'll head to the Royal Chapel. Just in case if I mess up, I'll save here. Some of the items that you can obtain here are out of reach and you won't be able to get them until you have another transformation, which will be the bat. That spike ball does a lot of damage, so a well-timed jump will be necessary to avoid it. And a pair of goggles, which will have more defense for us. And below, there's an entrance to another room, which we can't get to yet because there's a mechanism that has the entryway locked. So we'll have to come back for that room another way. Yeah, big brother, I wasn't really expecting the quality to be this good, honestly. And here is a confession. If you have the cross sub-item and you sit in this chair, you'll actually have other people coming in as ghosts. But if you have a different sub-item, something different happens. Yeah, we're Big Brother, and we'll have 3 different playthroughs of it ready for next Halloween. See what's above first. The clouds? I actually can't recall, Big Brother. This first boss is actually pretty easy. Just duck and attack.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Krikya Belmont?
Thank you, Big Brother.
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my brother.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
If you noticed when she mentioned asking Alucard about one of the Belmonts, Trevor Belmont showed up in one of his speech bubbles. It's actually a reference to Castlevania 3 when it was his first appearance, as Trevor is the only Belmont that he knows of. Here is another save room, just in case. another sword. As you can see, there's an item right above there, which we'll need to get. Before we go here, we'll go in this room. And here is another teleport room, just in case. I believe there's another weapon over here as well. The turfing, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And here is the leap stone, which will give Alucard a double jump. I'm glad you're enjoying it, big brother. I figured I'd test out the live stream function of the Elgato since I've never really done it before. At least on YouTube. So now that we have the leap stone, we'll go back over here. Go to the entrance. And then we'll go to the marble gallery to open up another blue door. Actually, let me see if that new sword has any increased damage. Nope. So our next order of business is to get the mist form, which allows Alucard to get past any caged walls. And then we'll return to the library again for that. Have to go all the way back up just to get to that blue door. Actually, I think I have to use one of these doors to get to the Olorox's quarters. The a la carte items are basically fake versions of a la carte's starting items that he had at the beginning of the game. They don't really do much, unfortunately. We went the right way. So over here is where the door is. Actually, let's see if we can unlock the teleporter room here first. Because we'll definitely have to come back here later. Hope I can get a sword soon. There's the teleporter room. Now we're at the Coliseum, where we'll get the mist form. And the mist form is just over there. Another door to unlock. We have the shield rod. saber. And down here, I believe, is where we'll have another boss fight.
Warning. Open hell's gate. Come forth, my servants. Your blood. Your velvet. Crush this flea who invades my castle. I'm certain that was Velvet. So he says the lord of this castle.
Thank you, big brother. I play all for you. And there is the form of mist. Actually, since we have the library card, we don't have to walk all the way over there. We'll probably buy something while we're here.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Now we have another sword. Now that we have the double jump, we can access a part of the library that we couldn't before, which is over here. And another boss. This boss will produce an enemy called the Mudman, and it's the only time that this monster ever shows up throughout the game. So if you want to complete the monster encyclopedia, you'll have to make sure that he appears to attack him. form of mist to get through this. And get the soul of bat, which lets us transform into the bat. Take this secondary upper path now that we have the bat. And with that we get the fairy card. Our first summon.
Your word is my command.
Now it's time to leave the library and go back to the upper path of the outer wall. I'll have to face some rather annoying Medusa heads here. there was a secret room.
There is something funny about this wall.
Thank you, Big Brother. Another hidden wall.
This is really suspicious looking.
And another box. And another save room. I'm assuming he still has a long way to go to finish up the first castle. You go up here with the bat transformation, you'll find another room full of health and heart increases. And another summon the ghost card. assume it'll take months for the person that's doing the homebrew to make sure every single room looks correct in both scale and the amount of pixels that are used. Now we'll go back to the Olrock's quarters. Now it's time to go to the unexplored areas. Now for another boss. Got him. we have the Echo of Bat, which will be useful for a later room in the game. Yeah, Big Brother, it's definitely required for first timers who play. Another summon.
Have you power enough to wield them?
While we're here, we'll use the warp. with the bat. And here are the gravity boots. And with these you can press down and up to have Alucard go really high in the air. Yeah, Big Brother, I'm at a pretty high level for the areas I've been to before. Now we'll go over here on this staircase to the right. And it will unlock some extra doors. Another library card. Now to finally access some more new areas. If you look closely too, Big Brother, the clear quality of the emulator allows you to actually see the face that's on the sword summon here. Another save. It's just below the hilt of the sword, Big Brother. He has red eyes and a smile. it's time for another boss. Because Alucard is part vampire, he can't be in water for very long, or he'll start to take damage. And another cape. I agree, Big Brother. It's pretty impressive for an early PlayStation game. This along with Wild Arms. Then we'll push this crate as there's some water pouring out. And it'll start to flood this little area. Pizza? New York style? Over here is where we'll be able to access another part of the entrance. Yeah, Big Brother. Many people regard it as the best Castlevania game ever. here is another important item. The merman statue, which will call upon the oarsmen. So we'll go all the way back here. Now there's another entrance to a new room that we unlocked, but we can't go there yet because there's an important item that we still need to get here. It's over this way. The meal ticket will give you a random food item whenever you use it. Let's see. I'll keep my sword that I have. Now for an upcoming boss fight.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
You're not my mother! What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon! Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you got. Darling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be? That thing, that beauty. You were the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will see your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you!
Yeah, Big Brother, there was a dream sequence in which Alucard remembered his mother before she died. When she married Dracula, the other citizens of Europe were against her and thought of her as a witch. And over here we'll get one more important item. With the holy symbol, Alucard can now go in the water without taking damage. Here is one of the life potions which you can get in this area. The Knuckle Duster weapon. Down here we can obtain more items. believe there's one more life potion right here. And over here, we'll need to guide this barrel-carrying skeleton over to this very small bridge. And he'll make it explode. Now we can go to the new area. Thanks, big brother. Now for another boss. We'll need another summon to open this part right here. The demon card. I'll switch back to the sword. Thank you, big brother. The Ring of Ares. This item gives you much more attack power, but it greatly decreases your defense. Now we'll open up another teleport room. Items to use. And the last area we'll visit for the first castle. Glad you're enjoying it, brother. With the walk armor, depending on how much you've covered on the map, your defense will increase even more. Now for another boss. And done. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, Big Brother. Happy Halloween, Big Brother. Now for this room, we'll need the Echo of the Bat to navigate all of these spikes. Once we navigate to the end of this area, we unlock the Spike Breaker armor, which can break all of those spikes that we just had to navigate across. We'll need to return to the Royal Chapel. Now we'll equip the Spike Breaker armor, and we'll destroy every spike in the room. Now we'll return to the entrance. Are you enjoying the game so far? Now we can go up to this section, and we can choose whichever sub-weapons we want. Now we have the skill of Wolf, which will make the Wolf transformation have a new charge attack. can get the items in the royal chapel that were originally out of reach.
Taste this dog food and tell me if it's any good. That's not like this cheese. I can't taste or smell.
I'll have to eat later. I'm paying.
Well, just put your tongue on it real quick. Real quick. Tell me how it tastes. Tastes alright? It's cheese.
I guess it's okay.
Drop the move. Drip in. Alright, then. You have some salsa and cheese crackers if you want.
Sorry about that, guys. That was my stepdad that came in the room.
Did you find Victor?
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here.
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
And after that, we get the silver ring. True, big brother, but it's inevitable. You don't have to if you don't want to, big brother. No worries, big brother. This was only supposed to be a test stream anyway. back to the marble gallery. With the gold ring and the silver ring, a new path will open. And the clock room.
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
So it was a Belmont after all.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Victor.
But he must be stopped.
I know. Well, here. Take these with you.
What are these?
If you wear these, you can see beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best that you can pray for the soul of your friend.
Maria has given us the holy glasses, which we'll need when fighting Richter. Now we'll work back to the castle keep. Oops. I don't know where I'm going, I'm sorry. There's one more room that I forgot. Now the inverted castle appears. Thank you, Big Brother. Now it's time to go to the inverted castle. knife that I have for now. And if you notice, Big Brother, whenever I equip a new cloak that has different colors, it affects the bat's colors as well. Vlad is one of 5 items that we'll need to get to the final boss. There's one more item here that we can get. Thank you, Big Brother. The Sword of Dawn. It's a two-handed sword, so we can't use a secondary shield. Some more armor. And another warp point. Now we'll have to go to the inverted Royal Chapel to fight the next boss. There's some very annoying flying enemies in this area. Now we have to fight Medusa. Now we have the Heart of Vlad. Thank you, big brother. Now let's go to the reverse outer wall. get my dinner later, big brother. Unlock another teleporter room. Yeah, big brother, the fog looks very impressive. There's a special kind of sword that you can unlock by defeating one of the enemies here. I'm sorry it's taking so long, big brother. Usually the item and weapon drops are at a very rare rate. afraid I should have a better chance with 2 of these things showing up. This is taking longer than I thought it would. And there we have it, the Chris and Grimm sword. Watch how overpowered this sword is, Big Brother. Yeah, Big Brother, it does remind me of Strider. Now we have the Tooth of Vlad. Now we go to the inverted Marvel Gallery. guy's poisoned, his attack power goes down. And there's another doppelganger down. Thank you, Big Brother. That's it for this area. Now the tougher enemies are no match for me. That takes me back to the entrance. apart his original shield. I think I'm supposed to go back up to the waterfall, actually. Okay, yeah, this is where we're supposed to go. Compliment me, big brother. And now we have to fight death.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I feast on your soul this night.
And he's down. Thank you, big brother.
I'm ready to serve, Master. This switch hasn't been pressed yet. I won't let you get in my way.
and Alucard's sword. And another teleport room opened. We'll be fighting a rather difficult boss in this area. And the necklace of Jay, another one of Alucard's items. And now the biggest boss in the game, Galamoth. Let's try that again. Got him. Thank you, big brother. Before we go, there's one more boss to go. Only you compliment me this well, big brother. Now to go to the All Rocks quarters. to go to the reverse Olrock's quarters. I'll just avoid these guys. Now we're approaching the last boss before Dracula. And one more teleport rung to open. He's done. thanks to this sword, big brother. Now it's time to face Dracula. And Alucard's armor.
So you are the one who is controlling Belmont?
Yes.
I am the dark priest called Shaft. And this world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. If two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him the new lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Yes, indeed. We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side. Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Father,
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave your father.
Symphony, ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you
Thank you,
I
big
would forget
brother.
such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Behold my true form
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. What profit is it to a man if he gains the world and then loses his own soul? Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
And with that, Dracula is defeated. And now both of the castles will crumble to the ground. Only you compliment me this way, big brother. Yeah, big brother.
So you leave me.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father. Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. It would be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell, then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
No, it's best this way. I can't ease this torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
And that, everyone, is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm glad I could play through this game for my birthday. Probably one of my best and favorite games of all time. Back when I was a lot younger when this game came out, I had a much harder time with it, because I thought it was one of those games that I could just easily go through and go from point A to point B very easily, like the games that I know. But as I got older, I got more experienced in playing the game, and this is where I am now. So this is definitely a great game to revisit all these years later. In my opinion, if there was a game that I would choose, that would be the Definitive Edition. It's kind of a hard say, really, but because of the extra content that the Sega Saturn version has, I did like that version, but in preference of the voice acting, I still like the original PlayStation voice actors. For the Sony PSP and the PlayStation 4 version of the game, they changed the voice actors over, and they're okay, but they still have kind of like an average performance compared to like the PlayStation version. So I still like the PlayStation version for what it is, even if it doesn't have the same content as the Sega Saturn version. But whatever version you prefer, you know, I won't argue with which version is best. Whichever version you prefer, go ahead and play and enjoy. So, with that said, this is definitely a great game no matter which way you play it. I grew up with the PlayStation version, I enjoyed it, and I liked it for what it was. I love the soundtrack. I like how it has a variation of like different music genres, from classical music to hard rock to smooth jazz, like what you heard in the caverns. And here is kind of like a gospel kind of sounding song. And a bit of a fun fact here, the person who's singing this also sang the Snake Eater theme from Metal Gear Solid 3. So overall, this was a pretty fun experience coming back to. Once you learn, you know, the basics of the game, I'm pretty sure you can enjoy the game as it is and as it was meant to be played. The second castle definitely has its fair share of hard enemies, those green skeletons that you saw me fighting earlier, they shoot out a laser beam which lets out a lot of damage. So definitely attack those and defeat them quickly as possible before they get to you. But aside from that, once you have that Castlevania sword, it's smooth sailing. Just as you saw with Dracula there. So, with that said, this is one of the greatest games of all time in my opinion. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, for whoever watched. Happy Halloween, and see you next year. Thanks, big brother.